I wouldn't live anywhere else. If I won the lottery, I'd travel all over the world, but I'd always come home to Pontypool. This is where I was born, this is where I'll die, this is where I'll be buried. I just love everything about Pontypool, the people. Such lovely memories I've got of the whole place and the people that lived during the past and live here now. I think we've lost a lot of our heritage. I mean, they are doing something about it now by doing it at the centre of town and improving the buildings. And I think we are learning now that we've got to preserve our past to give us our future.
I'm Lauren, I run Jade Hair Company in Pontypool Town. We got a grant from Torfaen Council, the Heritage Grant. That was a massive input into how we got it all done. I've been in Pontypool working for 5 years anyway. I have a little shop over the road, so it's nice to come into Pontypool Town itself.
Oh look at Green Street, look at the dresses.
The Palais, the dance hall, was here in Crane Street. That's where all the young people went.
I used to go there dancing regular. What a lovely dance hall. Sprung floor.
Used to go jiving, they put chalk on the floor, so you go flying, but you recovered quickly and carried on with it.
We're originally from Jersey. We now live up in the tranche in Pontypool, and we've been here for about a year. And we've since taken on the Annie's Sweet Shop for about 9 months, something like that, and we love every minute of it. It's a wonderful job. It's like a pretend job. It's like pretending it when you're a kid and you play at toy shops or sweet shops. That's exactly what it's like for us.
My favourite part of Pontypool is the park, because I've got a little dog called Milo and he absolutely loves it.
To have that huge space on your doorstep is a wonderful thing, but we love the town. The people are great. They're friendly without exception. Everybody's been wishing us good luck for the shop and been very welcoming to us, and we just love being here.
I remember the boys on a Monday, they all stood against the courting, but all the boys stood in the cross.
Oh, aye, there.
The meeting place.
Right there. And there was an old gentleman tramp, Jackie Barber, and he had one big tooth in the middle of his head. And he was a character, and he used to wear an old rag cap. And he used to say to the boys, the teddy boys stood there by the bank, I'm going to blow the bank. And he'd roll up an Argus, push it under the Midland Bank door and lit the Argus, right? And they'd all jump on it to put it out. Jackie Barber. There was all different characters in Pontypool.
But that was
there was a man who used to sing by the bank there in a Burberry. And he used to sing with no voice. And they used to call him the whispering baritone. He used to go, and after he finished, we'd all clap and applaud him, you know. The whispering baritone.
We're wonderful people. We are warm and friendly. We are different to all valleys people, not just Pontypool. Anybody really that's born in a valley, because we're more accepting, we're more open with people, we're more likely to go and greet new people in the area. Yes, it's a lovely place to live.
It's surprising how many people come into the town and actually say what a wonderful little town it is, you know, and there's a bit of regeneration now, and they cleared that up, makes a difference for us here in the shop being opposite here. I was teaching in Westmorton when the famous front row were actually, some of them were pupils there, like Graham Price and those people, you know, so, and I was a keen follower of Pontypool rugby then. So that's one of my favourite memories.
Yeah, I remember Mario's. When we used to go around the park on a Sunday evening on the monkey parade, we'd come back and go up to Mario's. We only used to go there if we didn't meet up with someone on the monkey parade, in case we'd miss somebody up around there.
So it was a bad night if you ended up there.
Yeah, you were going home on your own.
I don't remember much about the Crown Hotel at all. When I was a little girl, it was Woolworths. And Woolworths was a Saturday morning treat where you went in and spent your sixpence. And they had everything, and then I loved Woolworths.
That's inside the market, I think. When you walked into the market from off Crane Street, each side, as you were going in, there was all butchers, left side and right side. Bladens, Georgie Barbers. And inside the market, there was 2 faggot and pea shops up in the right-hand corner, and I used to take bread to them.
I used to go to the market with my great-grandmother, and we used to walk in, and there used to be a really old-fashioned sweet stall, and she used to buy Pontypool cakes for my granddad, and she used to buy sherbet lemons for herself, and they come in the little white bags.
The regeneration was really needed in Pontypool because it was really run down. The market is a lovely heritage building, needed work doing on it, and it's all brightened up and smashing, and it's looking for the future now for the new generation to come in and shop and enjoy the different environment. As I say, the money for it has been well worth spent.
I think it's great credit to those who are pushing the Regeneration project forward, because we've got a wonderful history in the Eastern Valley, but we have to be building on that history now for the future, and I think the Regeneration project allows us to do precisely that, take the strength from our past and then take it to the future.
Oh, I had at Pontypool Market and the Wheat Chief pub. They dropped a bomb on that in the war.
Don't remember the butchers there, and I'm looking for Bob Trump's. That must be it under the awning there. It was a second-hand rubbish shop, because it told an awful lot of rubbish. But my mother bought a doll for my sister during the war in pieces and had it put together in the Dolls Hospital in Newport Market, and then made clothes for it because you couldn't buy. And I was named after that doll because she'd named the doll Kathleen, and 2 days before I was born, she smashed it. So my mother told her she could name the baby. And I was awfully grateful because the other doll she had was called Gorin.
The whole regeneration of the town centre, I think, is brilliant. It's getting there. We need more of the public to actually come back into Pontypool, to start shopping more in Pontypool. But personally, I do all my shopping in Pontypool. It's easier, less traffic, and generally I can get everything I need in Pontypool. I love it.
That's the post office. I worked for British Telecom and Postals when I started to work with the British Telecom. It was Postal and British Telecom then. I'd be practically up there nearly every day getting vehicles or taking vehicles back.
The Royal Cinema was up there. Flea Pit. When it was built, it was absolutely fabulous. All red plush, beautiful red. Good. Gracie Fields sang there. But by the time I went, it was all moth-eaten.
It was Pitts, they used to call it. It was, Pitts was the name of the bloke who had it. His brother was married to Gracie Fields. And my father worked in there as a young lad, doing the lights. And they used to have shows in there, real estate shows, you know. And he said when there was horses, I'd be cut them out the back with coconuts, bang it together like horses' hoofs.
Oh, remember that?
Yeah.
What film was playing?
Going down.
Zulu.
Yeah. That was the 29th of August 1970, because I moved the following day from Pennygant to Pontwennydd.
And underneath the park cinema was a snooker hall, the Lucchino. And there was, I don't know how many tables, no end of tables. You go down the steps underneath it. Lovely place.
Pontypool there's a draw to Pontypool. Once you've lived in Pontypool, you compare other places with it. Pontypool Park, to me, is the jewel of this town.
And I think if everybody did the same as I did and bought as much as they could in Pontypool, it would still be a nice little town.
We are one of a kind. We are one of a kind. There's nobody like Pontypudlians. There isn't.